What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of the Card Shop Machine Radio podcast. Jeremy, thanks for having me, brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Good to be back. Hopefully tonight we'll get into some things that you guys are interested in hearing about. I put together some stuff to get for this show. Mainly it's about cards. I will throw a little bit of sports stuff in there just because I just feel like once in a while you've got to throw some things in there that people might be interested in. So got some notes here of how we're going to start the show off. Jeremy, if you got anything you want to throw in on top of this, certainly jump in and let me know. But I just want to start off real quick with the football game that just ended a little while ago with the Patriots and the... Who did the Patriots play?
Who did the Patriots play? They played...
Oh, the Texans.
Yeah.
So I just want to speak on that for a minute just because of the card market right now. C.J. Stroud, I feel like, is going to take a massive hit after that game. I feel like his cards are going to take a tremendous dip at this point.
From where?
Couldn't go too much further down than where it was. But I feel like, again, Drake May stuff is just going to continue to rise as Drake May just continues to play amazing.
And they get the Broncos, right?
Yeah, so that's going to be a
Bo
test
Nix
of wills.
versus Drake May.
Bo Nix is out.
Oh.
He broke his ankle.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's out.
Jesus.
Jared Stidham is going to be starting for the Broncos in the FC Championship game. So
yeah, that's how my week's gone.
Yeah, so, Jared Stidham is going to start for the Broncos. So that should be interesting. But if you're in the CJ market, I guess maybe buy some of his stuff while it's down. I don't think he's a bust. A lot of people are comparing him to like RG3 and things like that. I just don't see that. RG3 had some injuries.
He had a lot of injuries.
That kind of thing. I just think CJ's struggling a little bit. He did get him to this point.
He played well throughout the season.
He did. The defense was pretty much carried the Texans, but at this point it's up to the Drake May's the guy right now.
Yeah.
I think, and we'll see where that goes. But anyway,
so that's how my week's been. Like, I didn't even know. When did this happen? When did he break his ankle?
At the end of the game. You didn't even see the game. Well, you were working most of the day Saturday, so.
Yeah. So I feel like I've been on the road forever.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to work a weekend once every 4 or 5 weeks, and when we have to do that, you literally work 12 straight days.
Yeah.
We normally don't work on Sundays. Very rarely that happens, but sometimes you have to work on Sundays. He happened to have to work today for a little while, so he's been on working for, well, I can't say 12 straight days. He has a day off here and there.
It's not a day off, though. I'm filling the card machines.
Yeah, that's not really a...
So, I don't...
As far as work with our company work, it's a little bit different. But he's working just as hard filling the card shops or the card machines at the locations that he has out there. So
speaking of that, we just filled Bowling Green. It was pretty low. And put Mosaic in there for this year.
Nice.
I think we put some Phoenix in there. Forget what else, but that machine it's fully stocked and ready to roll for right now.
Yep. If you're in the Bowling Green, Kentucky area, check out that machine.
Yep. This week we will be filling Evansville, Eastland Mall, and we've got a lot of product in for that one. Kind of low on Pokemon though right now.
Yeah.
Pokemon's like hard to find.
Yeah. I was getting a lot of my Pokemon cards on the restocks that they would do at GameStops, and unfortunately, here in Evansville, they've closed all of our GameStops except for one.
Yeah.
We have one GameStop now, and it's at our mall. Very small GameStop, so I don't know how that's going to affect as far as me buying Pokemon cards because again, I have terrible luck finding restocks at like Walmart and Target.
What that's going to do to their allotments, though.
It's a good question.
It has to affect it.
Yeah, and they were doing they were taking PSA submissions and things like that. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they literally, I went in there on a Monday just to see what was going on, and they were closing Wednesday. It happens really fast. Like Monday, they were like, we're closing Wednesday, and Wednesday the doors were closed, the signs were down, the stores were empty, and I was like, wow. It happened really, really fast.
They didn't even announce it.
No, there was no announcement of anything. One of the coworkers or workers there just said, "Hey, we're closing Wednesday." So
what they do to the staff?
What is that? They all got let go. She said there was just no.
I did notice that the guy from the one in East by Target on the east side, he was like the manager or whatever there. He was in the mall on the last one. So hopefully,
so maybe they kept a few people. I don't know how you staff that one at the mall. It's like a cubicle.
Well, I
so
remember
tiny.
that one time we went though,
Yeah.
and we were trying to get in there, and they pulled the gate, and they said be back in 15 or something, and I was like, you're not gonna believe this, but I sent a picture.
Yeah, we literally went there to stand in line to see what they were going to restock for the Pokemon on a Friday, I think, and they pulled the gate down and put me back in 15 minutes, and we're just I think it was longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We waited quite some time, and then the guy that came back was just chilling like it was nothing,
Yeah.
you know. Pretty funny,
But yeah, hopefully they didn't let their whole entire team go.
yeah, she made it seem like that most of the people there
I mean,
were
you'd
not going
almost
to have jobs anymore,
You'd almost have
which is
to, but
which is crazy, but I thought GameStop was getting more into the card market because nobody was buying games.
That's what they
Everybody
said.
would line up out the doors 30 minutes or an hour before they would open for Pokemon releases. Everybody would go and buy all the Pokemon cards and then leave. There was nobody was buying games or anything like that. And with you being able to download everything now on a PS5 or a Game Boy or anything like that, it's not or a
on a side
Switch
note,
or anything. But
I don't dig digital content. I don't dig it at all. I want the card or I want the disc.
Yeah, I
I
do miss putting a cartridge in the back of a Game Boy, but so I have a Nintendo Switch that I play quite a bit, and I did buy a cartridge for that, but I have 4 or 5 other games that are downloaded on it, so it's just kind of
download though.
yeah, it's kind of
I don't like it.
It doesn't really affect the gameplay or anything.
I know, but I don't feel like I own it. I don't feel like
you don't have the cartridge in your hand. Yeah,
I don't feel like it's mine. So like
it's awesome.
I still try to find which like we're getting off on a tangent, but we will do this from time to time.
Yeah.
But I feel like games and cards kind of go together and all that sort of thing, anyways, because it always has for me, anyways. But I don't feel like I own it unless I have the media.
Yeah, it is different. I've got like my Switch case has spots in it for games.
Right.
And I have one game in there that I bought because
What
all the
game
rest
you
of them, Mario Kart, of course.
Mario Kart.
But all the other ones are all downloaded on there. The Smash Brothers and all
Smash
that kind of
Brothers is
stuff.
great.
Yeah, it's a great game. But
Yeah, I guess the last game I bought was the new Donkey Kong.
okay.
Have you played that yet?
No. Is that the 3D
No.
version around? Like
No, I guess it was.
when I think of Donkey Kong, I think of him climbing the ladder and the hammer.
it's
And
definitely
this
not
whole
that.
3D Donkey Kong thing.
No,
I
you're
don't.
just like running through smashing walls. And
No, I don't know that I'd get down with that. But maybe
it's
I'd
cool.
have to check it
It's
out.
fun.
I mean, Donkey
fun.
Kong's a cool character.
I think I want to say that's not the last one I bought. Was there a new Pokemon game that came out? There was. That's the last one I got. Something A to Z or Z.
That's
to
crazy.
A.
I've never played one Pokemon game ever, not for
Missing
1
out, dude.
second.
You're missing out.
So I think I need to jump into that
You're missing out.
yeah, if I'm getting into the learning all the characters of Pokemon, I need to start playing the game
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah. So one of my first topics I wanted to talk about tonight was what the most recent sets that have come out from Panini, and how it's going to affect the market once Panini loses their license in April, which is coming up really fast. That's going to sneak up on us, and then we're going to be like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
I hope it's not where everything that comes out is going to be like it was with Topps Chrome and Topps Basketball, where everything is so overpriced and you're paying
that
$80.
I thought you were talking about the licensing.
yeah, no, just where you're paying
price
$50 for blaster boxes and $100 for mega boxes and stuff like that. I don't know how it could continue like that, but hopefully every set that comes out from that point is not on that level. I know with Topps being a new product coming out, back being a thing, that it was a big release, but
I'll tell you what I think is going to happen.
kind of crazy.
So what I think is going to happen, which I don't claim to have any firsthand knowledge or anything like that, but this is just my thought process. So Panini's still going to print cards, obviously. They still have the license for WNBA, I believe, and they still have the license for, I want to say,
I think they still have NASCAR,
WWE,
WWE,
I believe.
UFC.
No. Topps has
Topps
WWE.
does WWE now?
Yeah, there's something else besides WNBA that maybe it's soccer. It's soccer, I believe. But you'll still see licensed products of those. But I also think you're going to still see the staples from Panini. I still think you're going to get Prism. I still think you're going to get Donruss. If you think about it, like if you look at a downtown, it's not real heavily reliant on having the team logo.
Right.
It has a bunch of art that relates to the city or the team. So I really think that downtowns are still going to be a thing. I also think that to be competitive with Topps, the price point's going to have to go down,
Yeah.
which obviously it can because you're not paying all the licensing situations and everything like that. So what you're going to see, I believe, or this is the way I would run it, this is kind of my thought process, you're going to see a cheaper price point because Topps is through the roof with Chrome and everything else. So you're going to see a cheaper price point. Obviously, you're not going to have the licensed teams, but what you're going to see is still downtowns all arted up, looking very, very similar. Because, like, what is there? Outside, there's a little logo.
So you think that logo. Most of the the case hits that came out of the Optic and or basketball and Donruss and stuff are still going to be the same thing, just minus the logos?
I think they have.
What does it mean for the other parallels in the sets, though? Like
what?
You know, like when Prism came out, you know, when they're I guess their big claim to fame is the golds to 10 and black to one of ones and things like that. But are you still going to have those, but just without the names and stuff on the jersey? How's that going to affect people's collecting for those particular? Is the chase is definitely not going to be the same.
Right.
I've just noticed for me.
I think downtowns are still going to be high on the list. Yeah. I really think that. I mean, Topps. I've got a case of Topps 24-25 Chrome basketball.
Yeah.
That sold fine.
Right.
And it was unlicensed.
Right.
So I believe you're still going to see unlicensed products. But like I was saying, with the downtowns, it's so heavily reliant on art for the team, like the city and that sort of thing, and then whatever's relevant to the player. You're still going to see that because the only thing you see is a tiny little logo of like a helmet or whatever. I think that just due to the nature of that particular insert, it's still going to be very irrelevant. But I think the price points on things are going to come down just because they have to be competitive. And I think Topps is kind of, I mean, it's kind of a harsh take, I guess, but I think they're kind of slitting their own wrist, pricing their product so high because I really think Panini's going to come in and say, hey, Mega Box is $45, $50, whatever it is. And a lot of people can't afford a $100 box.
Yeah, I agree. If you're going to spend $100 on a Mega Box,
go get a hobby
add a little
box.
bit to it and go buy a hobby box of something other than what you're looking for. I agree with that 100%.
So,
but
that's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I just from what I've observed and watching a lot of people, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. A lot of people, and certain people don't have they just don't have the need or want for unlicensed products.
Right.
I am not a huge fan of it. But again, if the card looks right and the thing looks right, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me all that much, especially if it's something that I want for me to have for myself.
Right.
But
yeah, I agree. Like overall, the appeal's not there for most collectors. They want to see the exact
it's
imitation of whoever they're collecting, whatever team. But I think due to price, I think people are gonna still buy it because I mean, like I said, I would rather buy a $45-$50 box of something versus $100. Ask me how many Chrome Mega boxes I bought.
Not many. You bought a couple for the break, and
Two for the break.
That was it.
That's it. I haven't bought any for myself.
I go to Target, Walmart.
You know why I bought those? I told you why. Because Meyer was running a deal.
Buy one, get one half off.
Yeah, buy one, get one 40% off.
50% off,
something like that.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I bought it.
Yeah, that would be the only reason too. Yeah.
So, I haven't paid full price for a single Chrome product.
Yeah, I haven't either. I go to Walmart and Target all the time to look for Pokemon cards, just see if I can come across a few packs here and there, or a box or something. And every one I've been to lately is just the Topps Chrome basketball is full.
You can get all of it.
You can get all of it you want, but because I mean, again, like by the time you pay taxes, it's like $55 or $56 for a blaster box. Mm-hmm. That is insane.
And what are you going to get out of it?
Yeah, the ceiling is very low.
Kicked in the ground.
Unless you get a Cooper Flag numbered card or an auto, you're really just kicking rocks at that point. So I don't know. But hopefully that changes.
Contrary to that, though, Panini products are sitting on the shelves too.
Yeah. 100%.
I saw a ton of Revolution NFL mega boxes on the shelf, and they probably had, I don't know, 50 of them, 40.
Well, I think the thing that Revolution made the mistake in, and again, I don't know why they do this. It's questions I've always wondered. I don't know really who to ask. But why would Revolution basketball have kabooms and Revolution football not? It just doesn't make any sense to me why you would
Because Absolute does, I guess.
one sport does kabooms, the other one doesn't. It just I don't know why you wouldn't just make that a thing. So Donruss does downtowns, and then when Optic
Not in
comes
basketball.
out, when Optic comes out, they do downtowns.
Yeah.
But yeah, not in basketball, which is crazy. I don't know why they don't.
But football has Absolute kabooms.
Yeah, absolute kabooms.
So I mean,
yeah.
they're there
Yeah.
to collect every year, but yeah, it doesn't like traverse product lines
Yeah.
in different sports for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, the chases in some of those stuff is just not there. You know, if you're going to buy like I said, a $50 mega box, and there's no chase in there. There's no chance of pulling anything like really worth spending that money on. Why would you do it?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. So the couple sets that I've seen recently, I've watched people open is the new Prism football and the new Optic football.
Still haven't watched a single video.
So the Prism football, I think the design of this year's Prism is way better than Optic. But
Really?
but the ceiling
I haven't
in
seen either
Optic
one.
is so much higher than Prism because you can pull, of course, the downtowns in the
Right.
Optic. So that always gives you an edge up when you can pull something like that.
Did you ever figure out if they did duels again?
I did not. I have no idea if that's a
Yeah.
thing or not. I know they said they do gold vinyls
Yeah. Lights or
downtowns.
something.
Yeah, black. I think the blacks are to 5 or something. Gold vinyls 101s downtown. So
Golds.
and you
I'm
can
sure.
pull all that stuff out of blaster boxes, which that's crazy.
That's cool.
That's
I'm
a
hit one.
chase.
I'm gonna hit one.
Yeah, I know you. Will.
I'm gonna hit one.
That's a you know, when people can go in and buy a blaster box for $35 and have a chance at pulling a $4, $5, $6, $800 card,
Yeah.
you're gonna take a chance with something like that. So
Right.
yeah, I feel like the design on Prism is better, but the ceiling for Optic is much higher if you're interested in buying some of that stuff. From the videos that I've watched, people have pulled much better cards out of Optic than Prism. Now Prism does have these they're called the white discos. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've ever seen like the white sparkles that
Yeah.
are like super high in demand. These are called white discos. They have like little circles on them. Those are really cool. So that's a really cool looking card, but I don't know what the value is on the disco cards or something like that in Prism. But yeah, I just want to talk about a couple of those sets that came out, the Chromium sets. I assume that they're going to try to get Select out before April. Select
That's a good
football will
question.
probably come out,
I haven't been solicited for
but
it
there's
yet.
no. I haven't heard anything about any new basketball
No.
Panini product that's going to be hitting the shelves before April. So
No.
I think we
I
might
think
have seen the last of
basketball's
that.
done.
We might have seen the last of that stuff. So yeah. So as far as like, I had a friend of mine call me the other day, and he was at Target. He was like, "What should I buy?" And I'm like, "Man, I don't know what to tell you to buy. It's hard for me to say without seeing what you're buying." But I want to ask your opinion on this. What do you think is the best product for somebody to buy retail at a Target or Walmart that has the highest ceiling? What do you think is the most
Like currently?
currently, like the most current stuff that's came out probably in the last 6 months that you think has the highest ceiling? If somebody wanted to go in and buy a box of cards, what would you encourage them to buy as opposed to stay away from?
I gravitate towards Donruss.
Yeah,
Donruss, I don't like buying Absolute. Like I don't like the base set cards. I don't
Yeah.
think they're attractive.
and you're talking about the Donruss, like regular Donruss, not Optic.
Yeah,
Yeah, paper
because
Donruss.
I haven't seen Optic
Yeah,
yet. I
yeah,
haven't seen it in
yeah.
a store. So
Yeah.
like if I had to tell somebody like what to buy, I honestly don't think I could tell them to buy Chrome Basketball
Right.
or Chrome Update Baseball. They
Yeah,
have
no,
Megas
I
for
agree.
$66, which isn't as
Yeah.
bad, I guess.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think value wise, your probably best bet is to hope that you hit a downtown out of retail.
yeah, yeah, and the they're in there.
But the draft class isn't that great this year either.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
even in years past, downtowns were more valuable, like in 2024, 2023,
Right.
than what they have been in 2025.
Well, because everybody knows in football that the card market is driven by quarterbacks.
Yeah, it is. But what's the most valuable downtown this year
In football?
in football?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know what that answer is. but
Shador?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I think Shadur's about 600, 650. There's somebody that's higher than that.
And you know
I
who it is?
I know. Yeah.
Oh, who is it?
It's not a quarterback.
Really? The highest value downtown is not a quarterback.
I'm not saying that it's not because I don't know what a Jackson Dart goes.
Okay.
So that would probably be the highest one.
Yeah.
But I found it interesting that there is a non-quarterback player that actually is higher than most of the other cards on the list. Maybe number 2. That would be me just guessing. I would think that it would go Jackson Dart, this one, and then whatever else falls below. You know who it is?
I have no clue.
And it all has to do with the art.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I'd have to think about that one.
What was the most electric play from last year? Just think about it for a second.
No, you got me.
Saquon reverse hurdle.
Oh, they had the hurdle.
You haven't seen it?
They had the backwards hurdle downtown.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
wow.
why.
Yeah, well, that's
why.
Sick. That would
it's
be, I haven't
about
seen
seven,
that.
It's about $700. It's sitting in there.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's sitting in there.
Of course it is. Yeah, you'll see on one of our next box openings or whatnot what he's got sitting in there right now. So pretty interesting stuff. It's going to be fun. So you'll have to check that out. But
yeah,
I had no clue.
Around
really,
$750.
Interesting.
And I think it's all because of that iconic backwards hurdle that he's doing, and that's it.
Yeah,
and that's another thing that I think. Whenever I was talking about the art of downtowns and it really not being a very profound impact with the logos and that sort of thing, I think you're still going to see downtown value be up there. I could be wrong.
But if anybody would know what, it's probably you that would have
my speculation.
But yeah, interesting. So yeah, and with next year's draft class, it's everybody's talking about how weak it is for quarterbacks. So is Mendoza really the first overall pick in the draft? In your opinion, do you think he's a first-round draft pick?
What has he done this year?
I mean, I know we can talk about a lot of guys, what they had done winning the – I mean, do you remember the Miami Hurricanes back in the day with Gino Torretta? You know who Gino Torretta is?
Yeah.
Gino Torretta won the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah.
I think they might have won the national championship too. He couldn't play. The guy couldn't play in the NFL. It's just a thing.
Who would have ever thought that IU would be where they are? And
listen,
why are they there?
They have put it together. They are a great team. They are a great football team. They have talent everywhere that they got in that portal. So to think that he's kind of just doing that all by himself is kind of crazy.
I'm not saying he's doing it all by himself,
but he's really good and he's smart.
It helps him rise.
100%. I just don't know if he's
stock.
I just don't know if he's really a first-round draft pick. I'm not sure.
First round?
Yeah,
I don't think he'll go first round.
I know he will. I think he's going to go first overall. I just don't think he's a first-round quarterback.
He might not be,
you know what I mean?
But he's with everything that's happened and what surrounds that team.
Yeah.
There's no way he doesn't go first round.
No, he's definitely going in the first round. He's probably going first overall to the Raiders.
Yeah.
That could be a thing. I just don't think that's who he is. But we're going to find out. It's not going to take very long to find out. It don't take long to find out what players do when they leave college to go to the NFL. Yeah. You're either the guy or you're not. It doesn't take long to figure that out.
So I got a funny story.
We're going to find out. I love funny stories.
Is
this better than you riding your bike to the pantry to pick up baseball cards?
That one wasn't really funny. That was just.
It was funny to me.
Yeah, that was just a life thing. But this was funny. So I've been going to work quite a bit. The only time that I was home yesterday, really, we got 5 loose Donruss blasters from our distributor. He had 5 left, and I said, send them to me. I got to thinking, I was like, man, it's a 25% chance I'm going to hit a downtown. 25% chance. I'll take it. Anyways, it doesn't have anything to do with the pulling. We pulled a downtown. We pulled a Cam Ward downtown. But we also pulled this other card. Have you seen, this is the funniest card I've ever seen in my life. Have you seen the Anthony Richardson from 2025 Donruss?
No.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I wish I had a picture of it. I should have put one on here, and we could have tagged it and it popped up on the screen. Because this is the funniest thing ever. He is literally throwing like this. I mean, it looks super funny.
Crazy.
Super funny. Funny, and not funny, but funny.
Okay, I got you.
It's like
I got you.
real bad. Like I would be mad. I would be mad
if they put that picture on that card.
If I got published on a card like that.
Man.
So Allie was teasing me. She was like, "You want this for your PC? You want this for your PC?" And I was like, "No." I threw it down in the trash pile, like with all the other base cards.
That's awesome.
So I was gone most all day yesterday, a good portion of the day for work. I don't even know. Like she did an excellent job because like she didn't even like lead on that she'd done anything, like nothing. And I was up there working on the computer, and my personal collection binder, the top loader binder, was sitting up there, and I just kind of spun around. She was sitting on the floor. She's just a chunk off the whole block, I tell you. Like it's hilarious. So like I spin around
from the tree.
I spin around. It's I wasn't laughing at the time, but it's funny. It's funny now. Like being able to tell the story, it's funny. But I spin around in the office chair. She's sitting on the floor. We're talking, and anyways, I said, I just happened to say, yeah, the PC's looking pretty good. So did you ever see this Bijan that's numbered to 50? Did you ever see this? That little monkey slid that Anthony Richardson, took it out of the trash pile, slid that Anthony Richardson in my PC binder, and I didn't even see it at first. I didn't even see it.
Now you have to keep it.
And actually, I think I threw it away, but I probably should. But it was a red. It was a red press proof. But yeah, this, like horrible. After the episode, you've got to go look at the card.
I'm definitely going to look at it.
And if you haven't looked at that card or seen that card, go check it out. It's hilarious. But it's Anthony Richardson, Donruss 2025. Look it up on eBay or whatever. I'm assuming one would be on eBay. But it's the funniest pose I've ever seen. It's horrible. I'd be so mad.
I wonder if they ever consult with the players about what picture goes on the card.
Obviously not. Obviously not.
And he was just like, just do whatever you want.
Maybe. But that comes down to, I don't know that they consult much of anything.
Yeah.
His girlfriend got caught signing autographs for his stickers. You remember that?
Yeah.
There's been nothing good that surrounded that guy.
No, and he come in with a lot of hype too.
He's tired.
A lot of hype, yeah.
He's so tired he had his girlfriend signing autographs for him.
Bless his heart.
Huh?
Bless his heart. Well, good AR stories. Yeah, go check out that card. I'm going to check it out. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, so get into a little Pokemon stuff. I've been thinking about the new sets that are coming out of all the Mega Evolution stuff, which is Ascending Heroes, I think, is the next one out. And then there's one more coming out, I think, in April, which...
Oh, there'll be 12 of them, 10 or 12
yeah,
of them.
that was a question I had for you is, for as long as you've been doing the Pokemon thing, has it been like this the entire time where multiple sets come out or there's a set that comes out every 2 or 3 months in Pokemon? Or did it used to be where a year or two went between sets? Like,
used to be,
I feel like a set comes out,
slower.
and in 3 or 4 weeks they're already talking about the next set.
Yeah.
How does that affect the collectability? Number one, people trying to build sets,
It doesn't affect it one bit.
at all, and the value of the cards, it doesn't change
It
anything.
might change that. Because it's like everything. Something brand new comes out. If you're first to market with it, like if you hit it on eBay real fast, you're gonna profit probably 40% more than what you would normally. But I mean, it doesn't affect. I mean, you can't find it. It's definitely not affecting sales.
That is
People are
true.
buying
That
it.
is true. You've still got the people that are going out there and
Scalping
taking the entire shelf when they find them. You know what I mean?
but-
But a lot of the stores are putting like limits on stuff now. So even if you find it, you can only get a couple things. So, but
not affecting
yeah, really.
No.
Yeah, I just thought I know that when Mega Evolutions first came out, and then when the Phantasm Flames followed that one, it was like I felt like some of the Mega Evolutions cards immediately dipped
That's what
because the Phantasmal Flames came out, and now Phantasmal is going to drop because Ascending Heroes is coming out.
And then it'll go back up.
Then everything will go back up.
Yeah. So the only thing that it does affect in the end is the people that are trying to set build.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, how can anybody?
They can't keep up with printing.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Because it's still in print,
Right.
But they're not printing it, so they're moving on to the next set, and the next set, and the next set. I mean, when's the last time you've seen anything Scarlet Violet like from early sets?
Yeah, no,
It's still a lot of those are still in print.
Yeah.
Just to mind you, like Pouty and Fates trickles out. I haven't seen 151 since release. I don't know. That was a special set.
Yeah.
So I don't really know if like that's still being printed or not, but that's how it's traditionally gone over the last several years. Is
Well, I heard
they just don't
they're going
revisit.
to reprint Prismatic. I heard that was a thing that was coming out, and hopefully they won't reprint Surging Sparks. I didn't
You didn't like
I
Surging?
wasn't a huge fan of Surging Sparks.
I just never pulled anything good from it.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't think it was one of the better sets that had come out recently.
The best thing we pulled, and I didn't even pull it, was the Latius.
Yeah.
Allie pulled the Latius. But that was it. We have no other hits from Surging Sparks.
Yeah.
It's a hard set.
I just remember when I first started doing a little bit of Pokemon that when Prismatic came out, it was like going to be the greatest thing that ever happened to the Pokemon world. And whether it is or not, I don't know. I don't know if everybody continues to think that Prismatic is like the elite set that's come out in the last 4 or 5 years. I don't know.
A lot of people got burned on it.
Yeah, it's the pull rates aren't great. I don't think
They're terrible.
but I still hear a lot of people talking about they're still trying to find
Because
Prismatic.
it's the chase.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to pull that Umbreon, and that's what keeps people going back to it. And but no, a lot of people got turned off by that set because the pull rates were just so ridiculously bad. I know, like, I don't open a whole lot of it even whenever I do find it. I've got some sitting in there. I refuse to open it.
So with that, I'll ask you the same question I asked you about the sports card set. If you're telling somebody or encouraging somebody that's asking the question of what should they buy Pokemon, what are they looking for?
Like for value or
Just for like what? Yeah, what has the best value and what's the most
that question,
collectible? I guess Pokemon's a little bit different than sports cards.
the question could be addressed two different ways. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish with
Right.
it? Are you collecting,
Or resell.
or reselling? If you're a collector, you just have to find the art and stuff that appeals to you, because that's what makes it worthwhile, worth doing. I'm kind of I love the art of Pokemon. That's what drives me to collect it, and I guess nostalgia drives a lot of that. Because my collection's fairly small.
Right.
What have I kept? What have I kept?
What do you mean? Like
What's in my safe?
well, SIRs. I mean, you've got
But which one?
your Charizard.
Yeah, Charizard. So, Charizard's just, he, like, collecting those.
Yeah.
It's nostalgia driven. Because my brother was so big on Charizard growing up, like back when base set 1 and base set 2 were out.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted, man.
Yeah.
And that's what he still likes. Like, whenever he buys pre-built decks, because we play, he gravitates towards Charizard.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
So, it really just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like, are you collecting for yourself? And is it a set that resonates with you? Or are you solely purchasing to try to hit the chase?
Yeah.
That's the most valuable.
Well,
And in that instance, it's always going to be the newest set.
yeah. Well, have you ever built a complete set? Have you ever done
We've got partial ones upstairs.
Yeah. So my goal coming up is for one of the next 2 sets to come out, either Ascending Heroes or I don't remember what the other one was that's coming out after that.
I know I can picture the art, but
So one of those I think I'm going to try to master set it. My problem is when I get the SIRs in hand and they're super valuable, it's like, oh, how can I sell these and make some money, as opposed to putting it in a binder.
Yep.
But I feel like with one of these sets coming up, I feel like I'm going to try to do a master set, at least of one, because I've never done it before, and I really want to do one. So
word of advice is you hit that big card early, sell it immediately.
yeah,
Sell it immediately. You can once the next set comes out, you're gonna be able to buy it 40% cheaper than what.
it's a good point.
So make your money on it. Fund the rest of the set later on once the price drops.
Yeah, because I was thinking, man, if I hit one, I'll just put it in the binder and let it be, and then I don't think that's probably the wisest decision. But
Not if you're doing it right off the bat.
Yeah.
But you got to hit it hard early because who knows when they're going to reprint it again.
Right.
Because if you don't complete it right off the bat, you're not completing that thing for another 6-8 months.
Yeah, I pulled I think I said this on the first episode that I pulled 2 of the SIR Charizards out of Phantasmal Flames. Sent one to PSA, got a PSA 10. Sent one to SGC or CGC and got a Pristine 10. Now, when I sent the PSA card, the one to PSA, I pulled it pretty quickly after the set came out, and I expressed it to PSA. And at the time, the last sale was up near $5K for that PSA 10. By the time I got it back, it was down near like 23 or 2400 in like 15 or 20 days. So you're right, 100%. When you get that card in hand, you should probably
If you're gonna express it anywhere, express it to CGC.
or get rid of it, like you said. If I'm going to do a master set
Yeah.
and put some things together that helps with that.
I mean,
But
if you
yeah,
think
it's a
it's
good point.
If you think it's a very nice card, just go ahead and pristine that thing.
Yeah,
Pristine it with CGC, 5-day turnaround.
yeah, and I love it too. I love it way better than PSA 10.
love
it looks so good in that pristine
Yep.
slab, man.
And it's so clear.
Yeah.
The clarity on CGC slabs is unmatched.
Yeah, I agree. So, real quick, what is your favorite Pokemon set to date?
Of all time,
Your favorite all time?
Neo Destiny probably,
Okay,
because
I'm not super familiar with that, but
I shouldn't have sold
early
them.
days.
I
That's
shouldn't
your
have sold them.
that's
It
your
was
in
from-
your youth.
It's from about 2002.
Oh
Right
yeah,
around 2002.
yeah.
I had the Shining Charizard.
Oh wow.
I had the Shining Pikachu, Kabutops. Had 5 or 6 of them. Shining Celebi. I sold them all, dude.
Yeah.
I PSA'd them and sold them.
Wow.
I should have kept the Charizard.
Yeah.
Should have.
Yeah.
I need to quit selling cards.
I didn't.
I need to quit selling
I
cards.
didn't have anything. I didn't have anything to do with Pokemon back in them
Early.
days. Yeah, I had done some sports cards up until the mid '90s, and then it just completely went away again until, like I said, 2020 when the pandemic hit is when I got back into the card collecting. I
Yeah.
guess you can call it collecting. I was buying and selling stuff or whatever, but
Yeah, that's not
I've still got a little bit. That's not collecting. Yeah, I don't think I collect anything right now, but I want to. I want to start putting together a little PC and like I
do it
said,
slowly.
do a Pokemon Master set and have one in hand that I can
Yeah.
say that's mine. That I put this together
Yeah.
from start to finish, built it myself, and that gives me a little bit of pride in the actual collecting thing. So, yeah.
What else you got?
That's all I had for that. I was just talking about the top sets, but I guess the last thing that I want to talk about before we can just talk about some other things, some personal things, if you want to get into some of that stuff, is what we think of the Wemby hype as opposed to the flag hype. How do you compare those two as far as like in the card game?
In the cards.
So with Wemby, now we did have a year in between Wemby and Cooper. So was it 1 or 2 years? Did we have?
Wemby was 23, 24. Is that right?
Okay.
23, 24. So 23, 24 to 25, 26.
Yeah.
So 2
So
years.
yeah, the Wemby hype I
Because last
remember
year,
was
24, 25 didn't have anybody.
yeah, wasn't the
Really?
yeah.
No, nobody that was
Who was like the number one pick in that draft?
24, 25. Good question.
Ricochet?
Yeah, that was him. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, Shingun.
yeah. Sangoon,
Was he in that
I think.
class?
No, he
He
was
was in
in
Wemby's
20.
class.
He was in Wemby's class, I believe.
Well, the Wemby hype was crazy.
It was
I remember,
crazy at
yeah,
the
I
time.
remember when them. I mean, it was bonkers. People were losing their minds over trying to find Wemby cards
Yeah,
because of the hype and the expectations and what everybody was just immediately thinking this guy was going to turn into.
yeah.
And then, of course, when he got injured last year, it took a dip,
Battle.
and now he is like on another level. This guy.
There's nobody that can compete.
No, he's just
At all.
incredible.
Whenever you've got the ability to stretch the floor, the ability to play down low, you're so much bigger than everybody else.
You
You, can
can shoot
dribble the
threes.
ball up the court.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, there's not really been anything like that to date. It's
Yeah.
like you got Jordan, a great defensive player, great offensive player,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's not playing 5 positions.
Yeah, and Wemby like completely dominates defensively. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing. I've never seen anything like it. Like
Well, the dude has an 8-foot wingspan.
yeah, which is yeah, he's a rim protector for sure.
I mean, you don't have to try really.
It's true.
You don't even have
It's
to.
true.
Yeah, I mean, but he's assertive with what he's able to do, which that sets him apart profoundly compared to like other people. Because like man, I get driven crazy watching Louisville play. They're bigs. The one is so big, and he plays so like if the other center is bigger than him and stronger than him, he curls up, man.
Yeah,
But like he's a big guy too. Like bang with that dude.
yeah.
Bang with him.
NC State don't have any bigs. We have,
But you know what I'm saying? Like Wemby's assertive.
Yeah, he's
with
a-
being able to. He knows what he can
yeah,
do and
yeah,
he does it.
right. Yeah,
So-
he's
Whenever you can stretch the floor, play down low, be a point guard, like the whole you're the whole you are every position on the floor essentially.
Yeah. And they've completely turned the corner. I think the Spurs for the next few years are going to be really, really dangerous, a really dangerous team. But I was just wondering what you thought about the difference in his hype in the card industry as opposed to the Cooper Flag hype. You know, I feel like Wemby's was probably higher, but
it's on par. Because but I didn't have the same, I guess, basis for each one. Mm. Like I wasn't doing Whatnot whenever Wemby was around.
Yeah.
But I do see now that we are doing Whatnot that every time we do a basketball stream, any Cooper Flag, going through the chat.
Yeah.
So it would have been. I wish I would have been doing Whatnot back during that to be able to kind of gauge that a little bit better and compare it. But I mean, I think it's very similar.
You know, what's crazy too is that Wemby didn't go to college.
Right.
You know, we're basing all the hype of Wemby off like the Olympics.
Right.
And then him just coming into the league playing, you know, overseas. Whereas Cooper Flag, we seen him on TV every night playing with Duke. So it was a little bit different hype. You know, people were very familiar with Cooper Flag as opposed to being. I don't think there were the same familiarity was there with Wemby because you didn't see him on TV every day.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
but I really think that I don't think it hurt Wemby's.
No, I don't think so.
Hype at all. I mean, I think people knew exactly before they printed any Wemby at all.
Right.
People wanted it. People were clamoring to get it. So.
Yeah, there's a show on Netflix called King of Collectibles. I don't know if you've watched it yet.
Dude,
you really have
I
to
don't watch TV.
You have to watch it. Just put it on in your car when you're cruising.
I refuse to do that.
So anyway, it's a great show. And they had last year they had one of the first autos of Wemby, unlicensed card of his signature that went into the golden auction. And just it was so crazy the value of these cards at that time.
Yeah.
So Wemby was just, I mean, they're selling his cards at golden auction. I think his Black Wonder was sold for $1 million or something crazy. But
I mean, I sent you that little thing Wednesday because I was filling the machine at Bowling Green at that one of one Cooper Flag got pulled. And it was $1 million.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, it's very
similar. Which and he's playing really well too.
He is.
Just on a bad team.
Not a fan.
You know.
I'm not a fan.
No. Well, I know you're not going to put.
Not a fan.
Duke
not a
players,
fan.
So.
Are you a fan?
I don't hate Duke. I as an NC State.
I don't hate Duke either.
So as an NC State fan,
but I'm not a Cooper Flag
I have
fan.
hatred for one team.
Yeah.
And that's the Tar Heels.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
I can tolerate Duke. I don't pull for Duke. Now I would never pull for Duke.
Right.
I'll pull for Duke if they're playing Carolina. But that's the only time I would ever pull for the Blue Devils. I don't care anything about them. If they lose every game, I could care less. I have no investment or nothing to do with Duke Blue Devils. Same with Louisville. I don't care about anybody in the ACC. I think they're all on the same tier to me. It's if it ain't NC State, I don't care anything about any of them. So just the fact that I have this incredible disdain for the Tar Heels.
Yeah.
I just don't. I've disliked them from the very first time I ever watched them. I was just about to say that this guy.
So if you can't
listen,
if you're not listening, or if you're not watching this live,
if you're not watching
Steve's got a Jordan shirt.
I do have Jordan on my shirt. As much as I hate Carolina, I love the GOAT. But listen, and I can't hold that against him. But when he was playing at Carolina, not a fan. I didn't.
Yeah.
You know, when they lost in '83 to NC State in the ACC tournament. It was all golden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but I do love me some Jordan. And this is again based on cards. Like my love for Michael Jordan again took a whole nother step when I started collecting Michael Jordan cards back in the '80s and stuff. And that was the chase. Everybody wanted Michael Jordan cards. And now I don't have a single one. I have zero Jordan cards.
You have no Jordans.
No, I got rid of everything I had. I just thought the card industry was dead.
You sold me a few.
Yeah, I sold you a few that I had gotten back after I started back in 2020.
Yeah.
But
one of them was numbered.
Yeah.
It's in my PC binder.
Yeah. So.
And then that Drake London you gave me too. That purple shot Drake London. It's in my binder.
Nice.
Did you ever see the Drake London that I picked up? The rookie auto.
No.
I can't remember where I picked it up at. But I got it.
It's hard to keep up with all your stuff, man.
No, this is my PC.
I've never even looked at your PC.
You've not.
I've never looked in your binder or anything. I don't even know what you got in there. But
yeah, I've got first little bits Pokemon.
I'll have to look at it.
after the show.
Yeah.
First binder or first part of the binder is Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it's nothing high dollar.
Right.
This kind of goes back to the collecting aspect. It's just cards that I think are cool, and that I like the art on. And then second little section, I've got Atlanta cards and Lamar. Got some Lamar in there. And then it goes to my Jordans. And you find this funny, but I've got Scottie Pippen and then a Pippen Jr. I got just because it's just cool. I got a Ron Harper autograph.
Cool. Nice.
Just because he played with Jordan.
Get a Dylan Harper autograph and put it in there beside it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
These father and son deals are pretty sweet.
And then I've got another auto in there, and it's from my childhood. Nick Anderson.
From the Orlando Magic.
Love Nick Anderson.
That's
Nick Anderson,
awesome.
Dennis Scott.
Awesome. Yeah.
And that's what makes it meaningful.
Right.
Because
well, that's what PCs should be. PCs should be cards
valuable.
that mean something to you that's not based on a dollar amount.
Yeah.
Because then you're confusing the two.
Yeah.
You're putting a value on something, a monetary value on something that shouldn't have any monetary value. It should have feelings.
Yeah.
You should have some feelings about those cards. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's my part of my PC. You'll have to check it out after the show.
I definitely will.
But yeah, got a Penny Hardaway autograph ball that we got from the National.
Yeah.
Nick Anderson.
You've been pretty fortunate with getting some Magic stuff, man. Being a Magic fan, that's.
Oh, I need to. As I think of it, I need to put that Franz Wagner in there too. Yeah. It's sitting in there on the laser.
Yeah, you've been pretty fortunate to pull some good Magic stuff.
I love the Magic.
Nice.
Love the Magic.
That's basically all I had on the list for tonight. I just wanted to mainly talk about cards. I mean, I think we need to put some emphasis on talking about cards quite a bit of what we're finding. We do have that big show coming up.
Yes.
At the end of this month at the
Old
National Events Plaza here in Evansville. If anybody's in the area, you want to come to a really, really good show, they will have everything there that you're looking for. Pokemon, sports, anything you're looking for, it'll be there. So
probably the best show around
here.
It's
definitely one of my favorites.
Local show.
Where they do it at, it's in a beautiful building. They have, I mean, the lighting in there is just exceptional. It's very good. It's very clean. It's very spacious. So everybody's not on top of each other when you're walking around. You actually have space in between tables to walk around and actually stand and look at stuff without being right on top of each other. A lot of the shows we do at these like arenas or these small like the armories and the gyms and stuff like that, they're so
just dated.
Yeah, you're just so compacted in there that you can barely move if it really gets busy. So this show at the end of the month in Evansville is going to be a good one. So if anybody's in the area,
January 31st.
Yeah, January 31st.
Super Saturday card con.
Yeah.
It's the third one that he's done. They've kind of just gotten bigger and bigger every year. Tables are actually sold out right now. You can get on a wait list if you do contact the Hobby Den here in Evansville. Message them on Facebook. The owner's name's David. Super guy.
Yep.
He puts it on every year. Does a heck of a job.
Very very good job putting that show on. So
and his hobby shop's very very nice as well. Good prices there.
Yep. Check out the Hobby Den in Evansville if you're in the area for sure.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go by the mall.
Check out the card shop.
Check out the card shop machine if you're looking for you still got some Japanese packs in there.
Man, dude, we're so
sold
low.
Out of Japanese stuff.
We're so low. We can't keep Japanese.
The Japanese stuff was take. I had a guy mention that to me the other day about looking for some Japanese cards. We were at Meyer and waiting on a restock that was supposed to happen that never happened. And then he was talking about how he was looking for some Japanese Pokemon. And I told him about the machine at the mall to go by and check it out. And there might be something in there he was interested in. So
I need to place another order. We do import straight from Japan. Basically, I get a little bit of every set. Like I had every set of Scarlet Violet. So really good selection that we normally have. I do need to put another order in, but it's been kind of hard here lately with just the sports cards that have been in influx.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been able to put in an order for those lately, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't understand it because I can't read the cards. I do dig the art, but still something's missing on those for me.
Yeah, because I'm not so familiar with the characters that I would even know who they are.
Yeah.
I would only know the ones that I know. So the ones that I don't know, if I see it, because I pulled some cards recently that I didn't even know was a Pokemon character, like the Piplup.
Dude, I love Piplup.
It's a great card.
I love Pip-Boy.
I didn't even know what that was. That's the first time I've ever seen that name.
Really?
So apparently that's a character that's been around
Yeah, for a while.
for a while.
Yeah.
I had no clue. I thought it was a brand new Pokemon character, which I don't
He's
think.
been around for a while.
So yeah, that was a.
But yeah, I find it crazy that, which I just don't understand it. It's my ignorance on it, but people like the Japanese stuff. I saw somebody on Facebook the other day. They had the new Phantasmal Flames Charizard SIR as English, and he's asking if anybody would trade him for the Japanese version.
Right.
He wanted the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Was going to do a straight trade, even
Right.
though the value was
Right,
lower
right,
on the
right,
Japanese.
right. Yeah.
So people like
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So.
yeah. This guy was building a Japanese master set, which I think is. I feel like that would be impossible at this point.
I don't know.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but yeah,
But it goes back to the notion that collect what you like.
yeah,
It's your PC.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
whatever you want in it.
yeah.
And
Well,
that's what makes it special.
I haven't started a PC yet. I'm going to. I used to have a PC back in the day when I was a teenager collecting cards, but now I'm going to do that, and I'm definitely building me a Pokemon Master set. When I get that done, I'll let you guys all know about it. Maybe I'll show it on a video or something. But
There you go.
yeah. But you got anything else?
One thing in particular, if you're watching the live stream, we did set up an email address for the podcast itself. It's basically the initials of the Card Shop Machine, but it's TCSM, TCSMpodcast@gmail.com. So we do urge you guys to send us things that you have questions on, things that you want to hit.
Like I said, we've made some YouTube videos, and I tell people at the beginning and end of all videos, leave a comment in the video, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. We can take it. I like comments. If somebody has a good thing to say about us, I appreciate it. It makes us feel good that we're putting stuff out there that people enjoy. If you don't like it, then we'll try to change it up. If it's something that you guys really aren't interested in, and you don't like the video, tell us. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, just keep engaging with us and let us know how we're doing here on the podcast. Keep watching us on YouTube. Check out our YouTube videos. We'll be putting some more of those out. I'm going to open some boxes here in a little bit, and we'll get some videos up, and hopefully you guys enjoy that content. So
Did you see that error on the computer?
the what?
The error on the computer? Hopefully it didn't disconnect. It said it disconnected from OBS and then reconnected. So if that did happen on the live stream, I apologize for that. I'm not sure what happened there. The recording is still going, so we will have this that we will upload in video form on YouTube. We also have the straight audio. Did I say the video? I don't even know what I said.
The audio is on the Apple.
Well, we will record the video and have it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's not just the live version, but we'll have the video version of it as well. But also on any podcatcher, pretty much from this point forward, you'll be able to take the audio with you in the car, to work, wherever you listen to your podcast. But we're now on Spotify, we're on Amazon, and we're on Apple. Our primary host is Podbean. So if you use Podbean, Spotify, Apple, or Amazon, you'll be able to find us. Just search for the Card Shop Machine. And like I said, feel free to email us. We've got another little thing on which we're going to miss the mark tonight. But moving forward, starting next weekend, we will have Whatnot streams every Sunday at 7 p.m. If you're watching live, you've basically seen the little image icon off to the left. I guess that'd be the left, yeah. But that's an advertisement for our Whatnot. Just search us, the Card Shop Machine, and every Sunday at 7 we're gonna have that on rotation. But yeah, that's about it on my end.
It's been a good one, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. This is a good time. It always gives us a chance to kick
up.
back and catch up and talk and chat away from work and away from all the
besides work.
stress. Yeah.
Something besides
Something
work.
besides
I had too
work.
much of it this
Yeah,
week.
I agree. So I appreciate you,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Yep. And it's been fun. Until next time.
We'll see you guys later.